Namaste, guys. Today is day 11, and the theme for the day is aspire. So before even coming to your mat, before stepping to the front of the mat in Tadasana, I want you to take a second to visualize what is the life that you aspire to have. Who is the person that you aspire to be? It doesn't have to be all in detail, in vibrant color, but just have an idea so that we can work towards that with that visualization in the forefront of our mind during this practice. So take a second now, pause the video if you need to, and then meet me at the top of the mat. So come to Tadasana at the top of the mat, feet hip distance apart or together, your choice. Gently lengthen the tailbone towards the heels. Engage the core. Relax the shoulders. Bring the chin parallel to the mat and close the eyes. Take a deep inhale here. Letting the collarbones move left and right, the heart space lift. And exhale completely. Press into the inner and outer edges of the feet. Lift through the crown of the head, grow taller. And notice the way that the ground supports you. Your feet support you, your legs support you. Your spine supports your posture, the head that sits upon it. And bring the visualization of the life that you aspire to have or the person that you aspire to be here into the center of the forehead, into the third eye center, the forefront of the mind. You can look at it with your eyes closed, lifting your gaze to the space between the eyebrows. Take a deep breath in, sending the breath all the way down to the toes. And exhale, allow the breath to move up through the body, the rib cage to contract, the breath to leave through the nose. Knowing that that life that you aspire to have is within your reach. All you need to do is take the steps to move toward it. And with that in mind, let's flow. Inhale, swoop the arms down, around and up. Exhale, bend the knees, flat back, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Glide the hands up the shins to the thighs. Crown of head moves away from the tailbone. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, swoop all the way back up to standing. Hands through prayer at heart center, forward fold. Inhale, shoulder blades down the back, elbows squeeze to the side, crown of head lengthens. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, come all the way back up to standing. Hands move through prayer, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, flat back, all the way up to standing. Hands through prayer, move back through forward fold. Inhale, half lift, and this time plant the palms, step the right foot back, followed by the left, plank. Press the heels away from you, core tight, move the hip points up towards the face, lengthen the crown of the head away from the heels. And then in one straight line, bring the belly to the mat. Squeeze the elbows into the side body, press through the tops of the feet. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Press back up, downward facing dog. Pedal through the feet. First downward dog of the day, waking up the body. Today we're going to move through a progression of poses that are designed to advance you through each step. So we'll start with one pose, and then we'll move on to making it a little bit more difficult, adding in different movements in the same way that we would take the steps to reach for our aspirations. So they don't just come to us because we want them to come to us. We have to take steps towards them. We have to build our foundation. We need to see the life that we want. And then what's the first step that we need to take to reach that life? And it might not be clear just yet, but know that by putting it out there, by visualizing it, by thinking about it, meditating on it, moving through your yoga practice with it in mind, all these things will aid in the bringing about of that first step, and the second step perhaps, and the third step, etc., etc. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Drop the left foot down, windmill the arms up, warrior two. Straighten through the right leg here. We're going to play with how our hips are in warrior two. So once you straighten through the leg, notice if your hips have jutted back. Try to even them out, square the hips. So move that left hip forward, right hip forward, and then rebend through the right knee. And see if that changes the way that your warrior two feels. Press through the outer edge of the left foot. Squeeze the right thigh in towards the left. Arms reach. Lift through the crown of the head. First warrior two of the day as well, so we don't need to go into our deepest expression of the pose. Baby steps. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Take 3 more breaths here, creating the foundation of the practice. On your next breath, bring both hands down to the inside of the right foot, lift the left heel, come up into a runner's lunge. You might need to heel toe your right foot out towards the outside of the mat. Excellent. Step the right foot back, plank. Give me a strong plank. Core tight. Lengthen the tailbone towards the heels. Press the heels away from you. Spread the fingers wide. And then bring the belly to the mat. Tops of the feet to the mat. Press through the tops of the feet and the hip points. Squeeze the elbows into the side body. Lift cobra. And exhale, press back through tabletop to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Drop the right foot down and windmill the arms up, warrior two. So again, straighten through the left leg. Notice if you've hinged the hips back. Try to square the hips so they're equidistant from the floor, and then rebend through the left knee. Reach the arms front to back, hands in line with the shoulders. Press through the outer edge of the right foot. Look past the left hand. Lift through the crown of the head. Look down and make sure that your knee is tracking over your second toe. And we'll hold for 3 deep breaths. Slow it down. Patience is involved here. And now bring both hands to the inside of the left foot. Heel toe the left foot to the left side of the mat. Bring the right heel up. Runner's lunge or lizard variation, stretching through the hamstrings, the hip flexors. Might be feeling a little bit sore after the other day. I know I am. And step it back, plank. Nice strong plank. Look a few inches in front of your face. Press through the base of the fingers. Hip points yearn towards the head so that we're not booty popping here. And bend at the elbows. Elbows grace the side body. Chaturanga. To upward facing dog. To downward facing dog. Excellent. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, squeeze the knee between the elbows, step it through, drop the left foot down, and windmill the arms up. Warrior two. Come out of the warrior two for a second, square the hips, re-bend through the knee, press to the outer edge of the left foot. Take your right hand to the outer edge of the right leg, right quad, and press your leg into the hand and your hand into the leg. See how that engages the leg in a different way. And now take your hand to the inside of the right leg and press there. Press the hand against the leg, leg against the hand. Wonderful. Reach the hands out, left to right. Flip the right hand over, palm to the sky, and inhale, rainbow arc the hand back towards the back of the room. Humble, reverse warrior. Reverse warrior. Inhale, come back up, bring both hands to the inside of the right foot, flip the left heel up, heel toe the right foot out, lizard variation. And then this time, squeeze the right knee into the right tricep, back to plank, and then we'll do that 10 more times. Squeeze the right knee to the right elbow or tricep, 1, 2, squeeze the core tight, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through, drop the right foot down. Inhale, windmill the arms up, warrior two. Straighten through the knee, front knee, square the hips, and then rebend into our warrior. Take the left hand to the outside of the left leg, press the right, hand into the leg, leg into the hand. See how that engages the quad and the leg in a different way. Switching sides, hand to the inside of the leg, press the leg into the hand as hard as you can. You might notice some trembling. Excellent. Release. Warrior two, flip the left hand up, reverse the warrior. Keep the left knee bent. Good job. Inhale, come back up. Windmill the arms down to the inside of the left leg. Right heel comes up, lizard variation. Take the hands in plank alignment. Squeeze the left knee into the left elbow. Step it back, plank. And we'll do 10 elbow to knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze the core tight. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Left leg drops, left foot drops. Warrior two. Square the hips. Rebend into warrior two. Excellent. Reverse the warrior. Right hand reaches back. And then take the right elbow to the right knee. And then reach up and over with the left hand. Side angle. Swoop back, reverse warrior. Swoop forward, side angle. So the legs stay totally still, only the upper body is moving. Reverse, side angle. Don't dump your weight onto the leg, so you're still holding your body up, your core tight. Last one, reverse, side angle. And this time take the hand, if you can always leave the elbow on the right thigh. So this is one version of side angle. Or you can grab a block, bring the block to the inside of your foot, or bring the hands all the way to the mat and spidey fingers, reach the left arm up and overhead. Your variation. Long stretch along the left side body, press through the outer edge of the left foot, pinky finger leading palm down. And then bring the left hand to the mat, flip the left heel up, runner's lunge variation. Squeeze the right knee into the elbow 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through, drop the right heel down. Warrior 2. Straighten through the legs, square the hips, rebend. And reverse the warrior, left arm, rainbows up and over. And then side angle. Reverse. Side angle. Reverse. Side angle. Legs stay strong. 2 more. Reverse. Side angle. Reverse. Side angle. And now you can stay up here in the side angle, this version. Bring a block underneath your hand to go a little bit lower, or bring the left hand to the mat. Press to the outer edge of the right foot, palm down, pinky leading. Excellent. Right hand to the mat in plank position. Lift the right heel. Squeeze the left knee into the elbow 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plank, belly to the mat. Reach both arms in front of you. Try not to scare your dog. And we'll do 10 Supermans, really working on that back core strength. So dip the chin slightly. So you're looking at the mat and you have a long back of the neck. Inhale, lift both arms, both legs. Squeeze at the top. Release 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Press it back into child's pose. Inhale, walk the hands forward, come up onto the knees. And from here, either grab your blocks and place them on the back of your calves for more support. Take the knees directly underneath the hips, press to the tops of the feet. Bring the hands back, either fingers facing out or fingers facing up on the back of the lower back. Squeeze the elbows together. Walk your hands in as far as they can go. Lengthen the tailbone towards the mat. Lead with the hips. And lift through the heart. Camel pose. So squeeze the thighs together. Lift with the heart so you're not just falling backwards. You're bending through the upper back. And release. Child's pose. Coming back up one more time. Walk the hands up the lower back, fingers facing up, squeeze the elbows in together, squeeze the butt, lengthen the tailbone forward so you're lifting with the hips. Your hips should stay over the knees or move just slightly in front of them. Sometimes we see this number where people lean backwards. Try to keep your hips above the knees. Let your upper back move away from your fingertips. Squeeze the thighs together, lift through the heart, and gently begin to bend backwards. And release child's pose. Excellent. Come around to sit on your bum. And then roll down onto your back. Press the press the lower back into the mat. Shoulder blades into the mat. Lift the knees. Hands behind the head, elbows wide. And then bring the right elbow to left knee. Right leg goes long. Switch sides. Left elbow to right knee. We'll do 20 of those bicycles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Press the lower back into the mat. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's really hard to do with my little recorder on my back. Bring the left side of the body onto the mat. So turn onto your left side. Left arm long, right hand behind the head, and then you can use the left hand as support. Lift both knees to right elbow 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try to use your obliques. Don't press up with the hands. 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. Right side of the body on the mat. Ow. This thing makes it really hard, so I hope it's not making too many weird sounds right now. Left elbow to knees. 1, 2. Squeeze the obliques. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Come to lay on your back. Knees into the chest. Bring the soles of the feet towards the ceiling. Grab your feet with your hands. Flex the feet. Bring the elbows in towards the side body. Happy baby. But lengthen your tailbone. Play around with this. So the closer you bring your feet and your knees into your body, your tailbone might lift and begin to point up towards the sky. So see if you can play around by lengthening the tailbone towards the back of the room so that you create some space in your lower back area. Some space between the lower back and to the mat. Now that might mean you can't bring your legs in as far. That's fine. Now take your left foot to the mat. Let go of your right foot. Press into your heel to lift your hips over to the right a couple inches. Bring the right ankle on top of the left knee. And then bring the right foot and the left knee over to the mat. Press the right knee up towards the sky, and if you can, look over your right shoulder. Inhale, come back up to center. Move your hips back to neutral. Then bring the right foot to the mat. Lift the hips, move them over to the left a little bit. Left knee to the top of the left ankle to the top of the right knee. Bring everything over to the right. You can grab onto that left ankle if you'd like. Lift the knee high, and then if you're able, look over your left shoulder. Inhale, come back up. Take both feet onto the ground now. In order to neutralize the hips, lengthen the tailbone towards the heels, and then take the left leg long, followed by the right. Take your feet as wide as the mat. Allow them to be heavy. Shimmy your shoulders up underneath your heart space. Release the fingers. Allow the backs of the hands to fall onto the mat or the floor beside the mat. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Another like this, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Last one. Biggest breath you've taken all day. And out through the mouth. Now release the breath, no longer trying to shape it or form it in any specific way. Allow it to come back to its natural state. Allow the body to become heavy, the mind to become still. Know that that life or that person that you aspire for is coming your way. It's on its way to you. And take the time to visualize that dream a little bit every day. The steps will reveal themselves. So stay here, content with the knowledge that what you aspire for is yours already. And I will see you tomorrow for our next practice together. Namaste.